So yeah, a video has been most talked about like one day ago, and it's a video of Chike in the interview with Mr. Chude. And in this video, he talked about why marriage is not really a good idea for an artist. But I think a lot of people have they've been misquoting the whole thing, saying that Chike said that marriage is not a good thing at all, it's a stupid thing, it's total sham. But it's not. For him, he's speaking from an artist's perspective, and I want you to watch the video. Check it out.
Why you never marry?
I really don't want to air my opinion on marriage right now because I don't think I have enough experience, or I don't think I was speaking from a place of actual authority. But this is what I think, it's cliche. I do not think that any young artist, who's, whether it's trending, you're trying to break in, you're trying to get to the next place in your career, my personal opinion, I don't think that. In fact, I think it's a stupid step to get married. That's my opinion. I'd not say an actor, and apparently for actors, but if you're a music artist, not just because of, especially if your base too is built around women, being attracted to you, it starts to look like a crime. That same attraction cannot continue. If I were in the club today and there's somebody, grinding on me, that's okay. But if I were to be married, it's a problem. They forget that I'm a married man and I'm also an artist. And there are just certain things that happen. This has nothing to do with being unfaithful to your woman. There are times too that you're like, I get to you keep away. There was a video of even Adekunle where he was performing and someone was trying and he pulled out, These are personal choices, respectable, understandable. But I don't think that as a young guy, you can't just in that music, just the blow or they try, you go, what's he they marry for? Bruh.
Give yourself a break.
Okay, let me put it like this. You have to sacrifice something to get something.
Yeah, he just had it from Chike and he's giving his own point of view. And I think that we can also trace this example down to Moses Bliss. Moses Bliss was this individual, or he's still the same individual that a whole lot of women were drooling over, and he went there, he got married to a woman from Ghana, and it's like, man, the whole fan base was so mad at him. Another thing is that when you become an artist, like he said, and then now you go get married, it's definitely, especially an artist like he said, that are mostly loved by women. It's going to be a very big deal. It's not going to be easy, and you have to strike a balance, like the example he made reference to Adekunle Gold. So it's not something that's usually easy, and I personally agree with him that it is not a good idea for a young artist who is just blooming to even get married, because at the end of the day, that same music may ruin your marriage, and the marriage itself, the same thing. There are situations where certain things happen to you, perhaps maybe like a divorce. A divorce is not something that's easy to go through, even though I've never been through it. But at least when you look at even people who have been through breakups that are not up to divorce, most people spend the rest of their life trying to recover from it, and then compare it now to someone who now gets married and then divorces, and then now they have to now live with the pressure that the music demands of them, and at the same time the catastrophe that the divorce had already overwhelmed them with. And so sometimes it affects and diminishes the career of these successful artists. So it's really for real. I think he's saying the truth, and it's okay if you disagree with him, because we will still say that we have lots of examples. Don't we have this individual that is here that got married and all of that? But me personally, I agree with Chike. Marriage right now, as far as an artist that you are, someone who is blooming, someone who is just getting in, even someone who is established, yes, you just need to just cancel that idea for the moment, because marriage is a whole lot of work, demands commitment. And you see something, he made a statement to say that he made a statement at the end. He said, let's put it like this: you have to sacrifice something for something, right? That's what he said, which is that your music demands total commitment. If you really do music, you understand that music demands total commitment. Davido is an act type that shows you that music demands a lot. After his wedding, boom, the brother is everywhere again, trying to drop this 10 kilo video, and then he's still everywhere, putting in the commitment that it demands, and then again back again to the family commitment that is demanded of you. It's not easy to balance. Not everybody have that kind of Davido stamina to match the demands of both music and marriage. And so I am with Chike on this one, and it's okay if you disagree. Let me hear your take in the comment section, and yes, let's dialogue, man. It's me, Great Dave Entertainment Vlog, and yeah, I'll be coming again with another latest one. Chike, everybody's trying to swallow you, man. They say, nigga, you said marriage is a sham. I think it's the last thing a lot of people want to hear, but I am a proponent of that marriage is already closer to its decline. It's very closer to its decline. I'll talk about this one when next time I get the avenue to talk about it. But it is, especially in these modern times, with the whole lot of structures, that really built marriage, that have solidified it, that have held it. All of them are beginning to crumble here and there. The rules, the precepts, the tenets that held it together, all of them, we continue to see that they begin to lose. These threads begin to lose, and it's difficult to weave back the fabric that once held marriage together. But then we'll continue to see life is very, very unpredictable, and as much as we may, with our own little foresight, predict that marriage is closing or is very closer to its demise, life itself is so unpredictable that it may soon show us that these things are not the way we predicted them in hindsight. And so let's wait and see what eventually pops up. And so from me to you, be safe, be very safe.